Good morning. I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes your results are still working themselves out. They're invisible, they're in the dark, and they will show up in a later chapter when you're ready. As I was starting my walk this morning, I came across two ladies who were walking and talking together in the dark. There's a man who's been out here many a times working on soccer drills and whatnot. And then, of course, my little old lady who doesn't speak any English, and we wave and say hello to each other with smiles and a head nod and the wave. But all of these people out here showing up in the dark, doing work, being invisible, if you will, that is the results that we wish for. That is where that comes from. And nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see what you do in the dark. They want to hear about it once you've made it to the light, once you're not invisible anymore, but they don't want to hear about it while you're going through the thing. Okay? I hope that changes, because there's a lot to be learned in this process, in this stage of it. But when you do everything that you need to do, and you are patient, and you show up, and you put in the work, and you grind, and you do what you need to do, no matter who is watching, who isn't watching, no matter how you feel, one day, the results will not be invisible. The things that you've worked so hard for will show up in a later chapter when you have stepped into the version of you that you need to be in order to hang on to that. So trust the process. Even if you're doing all the work in the dark, trust the process.